welcome to the Multiplayer Podcast, a video game podcast that covers, well, you know, video games. I'm your host, Todd, and if this is your first time listening to the podcast, then this is the episode for you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Super Bowl of our podcast, the Stanley Cup World Series, the World Cup if you're into soccer. This is the show that we are going to revisit our leaderboard. But before I explain the rules, let me introduce the Simon Cowell of our group, Paul.
Take me to your leaderboard.
I thought he was going to do a British accent. That was way better.
No.
That's what I was trying. That's what I was hoping for.
Oh dear. No, I'm not even going to try that.
All right. And then, you know, I don't even know if I need to introduce the other one, or Paula Abdul.
Paul?
Josh.
I fully endorse this metaphor.
I wanted to go old school American Idol. Let's just, you know, we're
She was the crazy one.
I don't know.
I mean, she was the crazy one, but I feel
she
like
was the good looking one out of the group.
You two are definitely the wild cards. That's for sure.
All right, guys, are you ready to revisit the leaderboard?
yeah, this has been coming for a while, man, because I look at some of these and I'm like, what were we thinking, man?
I know.
Were we like
I
jaded by
completely
recency
agree.
on some of these games? And then others, it was like, I don't know. I'm glad that we're revisiting it because it needs some fixing.
It needs some fixing, and I only have one rule, and this is going to be a major rule. If you bring up a game, it's on the chopping block, and it could go up or down. So the way I want to do this is each of us, you know, rotating around, is going to elect a game that we're going to re-vote on, and, you know, you can make your case on if it should go up or down and why. But once you elect that game, it could tank. Luckily for me, Halo's already at the bottom, so it can only go up from there.
I don't know. It could go down. There's a couple
All right,
places.
yeah, I guess that's true. There's two underneath it, so I might leave Halo alone, just so it's not the last on the list.
I like it. There's a little bit of risk versus reward there, so
Yeah.
ups the ante a little bit.
I'm not going to lie. I was hoping that the only rule was there are no rules, but I can abide by this. This will work. Every game's up for grabs then. Anything can go up, anything can go down.
Yeah. It's
You
a
guys
free-for-all.
also know I don't follow rules, so I'll try my best to abide by the leaderboard guidelines.
It's not a guideline. It's a rule.
Oh, those don't apply to me though, right?
All right, guys.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go. I'm gonna nominate The Cycle.
Okay.
Okay.
Cycle, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, The Cycle does not deserve to be in the bottom 10 of the leaderboard. Initially, when we were reviewing The Cycle, it was still fresh to us. We had some concerns about longevity. How long was this going to stay fun for? And I present to you, I play this game a lot, and it's only getting better. So I nominate The Cycle. I vote to raise it into... Are we saying where?
Yeah, sure.
I got lost there.
So right now it's at number 11 out of 22.
Which is
so it's
dead middle.
right in the middle.
I think it deserves to be up in the 6 to 7 range, somewhere around Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty Warzone.
I don't know if it needs to go.
I said
that
somewhere around there. You know,
under Call of Duty Warzone, I'm fine in between Valorant and Far Cry. I didn't play Far Cry, so
that's like
I don't know if I'm the one to.
That's like
to
3
judge
spots.
Hey,
all right. Let me ask you this: which game have you played much more voluntarily recently? Warzone or The Cycle?
which game would I rather play?
Yeah.
The Cycle.
Okay.
That's true.
All right. Paul, which game would you rather play, Rainbow Six Siege or The Cycle?
Oh, I'm going to go further than Todd. I think it should leapfrog, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, Far Cry 5, Valorant, Warzone, and Rainbow Six Siege. I would bump it all the way up to number 6, personally, to put it right below GTA Online.
I'm with you. It is a great game. We can't go by just name recognition. Like, these are multiplayer games that are a blast to play with your friends. And I'm with you, Paul. I think it actually ranks up there.
Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't know the game, and if they didn't listen to the episode, we probably play this more than anything else with our gaming group. It's a game that's still in early access. They're still releasing new content. It has PvE and PvP elements. The only downside is that it has a small player base. So this is just us doing our job, trying to make it bigger. So everyone come check it out. It's great. It deserved to be much higher in the list.
Yeah, I agree. Todd, you okay with that? Number 6?
I'm all right with it.
Sweet.
Let's move it up to number 6.
Yes, I like this episode already.
Wait. What happened to Rainbow Six being 6?
Hey man,
Rainbow Six, Rainbow Six.
It had its week.
One week at 6.
It was so good.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Paul, do you have a game?
I would like to nominate reevaluating Valorant.
Moving on up
Ooh.
to the top. I finally got a piece of...
Not moving to the east side. It's going south.
Yeah, south side with Moby.
Don't you guys do this to me.
Uh-oh.
Don't.
I was very verbal about my feelings for Valorant, so I'm interested to hear that Paul wants to revisit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. So it worked for the cycle.
No, Paul gets to make his case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let Paul go first.
Yeah,
Objection.
It's my turn.
Overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, so Valorant. Look, what can I say? Todd was right. I felt like I would get used to the game mechanics, and I loved the idea of having a game like Counter-Strike with abilities. As time went on, I did not have fun with it. The matchmaking was poor. The game, you would either steamroll the enemy or get steamrolled. And to me, I just realized I've played this game 20 hours and I've enjoyed maybe 20 minutes out of it. And so for me, I would drop it so low. I love Far Cry 5 way more than this. I would drop this down below Deep Rock Galactic at 14. I think it should drop all the way from 8 down to 14 or below. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts.
He's insane, Your Honor. He's insane.
I've definitely had more fun playing Keep Talking. I didn't play Rafter A Way Out. I would put it above Civ 6. I think I had more fun with I don't know.
No.
Civ 6, they're just completely different games, so it's hard to compare. I think I would be in the mood, especially multiplayer, to play it rather than Civ 6.
All right. I mean this in the nicest way possible. We're all friends here. But do you guys dislike Valorant because you're bad at it? Or you just think it's a bad game?
So it's not that it's not a good game, and it's not, our performance in the game. It's, do I have fun playing this game?
I'm terrible at Rainbow Six Siege, but yet I love playing it.
Valorant can be pretty infuriating. That's true.
Right. And it's most of the time, it's just not fun to play. Like, every once in a while, you might get one good round when you're playing 1 out of 87. And that's just one match. But, you have 86 terrible rounds in there.
As a multiplayer game, though, I would say that I think you guys I think you're dropping it a little too far. If we're going to drop it, my opinion would be put it above Raft. Raft is a great game, but it's a finite experience, whereas Valorant you could play for years.
I didn't play Raft, so I don't have a horse in that race. But I'm going to say you're wrong, Josh.
Yeah, because Josh is wrong.
Objection!
Because you know what? Raft might be like a 14-hour game, and you will love all 14 hours of that.
True. All right, I'm outruled here. Overturned.
All right. So I'm dropping it below A Way Out, above Civ 6, and number 13.
Wait, what about
Deep Rock?
Oh, Deep Rock wasn't in my list. I missed one.
So
below Deep
are we
Rock.
putting it below Deep Rock?
I would put it below Deep Rock.
You suckers.
For sure. Deep Rock is a fantastic 4-person game.
All right. I disagree, but I'm overruled. All right, Todd.
All right, guys. My turn?
It is your turn.
You know what? we were just talking about it. Deep Rock. I think it should go up. Deep Rock is a fantastic game that's built out. I think it should go up above Far Cry 5, underneath Warzone.
Paul's like over my dead body.
I think Deep Rock is perfectly placed where it is.
No,
personally,
come on.
I agree.
So you would above Keep Talking, or like
motion denied.
Oh, so I'm getting no.
I think
like
Deep
both
Rock's,
of you guys are just shutting me down.
Deep Rock is a fun game. It is a well done game, but I think on the leaderboard, it's perfectly placed. Like, you're going to have fun with the game. You're going to enjoy it with friends. You're going to play it for 12 hours before you realize, like, there's not much more going on in this game. And then you're going to move on to something else.
I listened to the entire Way Out episode, and I would much rather play Deep Rock than at least how you guys described A Way Out.
I could see moving it up one. I could give you that, Todd.
Give me a little bit.
I
give
could
me
see
something,
putting it above
Paul.
A Way Out. A Way Out's a cool game, but it's also very finite. Like, you're never going to play A Way Out again. Like, Deep Rock's one of those games, like, I could jump into 4 months from now and play for another 2 hours.
Todd, you owe me a future first round pick, but I will agree to the transaction. We can bump it up.
First round pick for bumping
for
it up
one spot.
Jeez.
Oh man,
I love A Way Out, but I'll compromise.
It is a good game, but I think Deep Rock is probably a slightly better multiplayer game. All right,
Yeah.
Is it back to me?
Back to you.
Man, I got a couple here. All right, I'm gonna plead to the jury, and I know that I'm outnumbered here, but I'm going to nominate Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
All right, now let me pitch my case. Okay, so I know that Paul despises Sea of Thieves,
Correct.
right? And I know you do, but I posit that Sea of Thieves is a good, well-rounded, well-built video game that is fun as a multiplayer game. There is fun to be had here. They've expanded the game a lot. I get that the gameplay loop is not the most riveting thing, but I really feel like it being next to last on the leaderboard is not indicative of the actual fun to be had in this game by the majority of people.
Where would you put it, Josh?
Yeah, are you ready to argue that it's more fun than Minecraft Dungeons?
I would put it above GTFO.
Really?
That's
I would.
bananas. I'm pretty
Okay,
shocked.
all right. Let's put it above Minecraft
You put
Dungeons.
it-
Minecraft
No.
Dungeons.
Is this just Josh trying to get Halo low? I'm pretty sure this is what
think-
Josh is trying to do.
Paul!
No.
Paul! How dare
if you try
you
and put,
give away
if
the
you try and
plan?
put it over Halo.
If anything on this list goes above Halo, it's overcooked. I am not going to allow Sea of Thieves to go above Halo. Sea of
You're
Thieves should
telling
be
me-
dead last. It should be dead
What?
last.
Todd, be the voice of reason here.
I think Overcooked 2 should be dead last, and I'm glad it is.
You think Sea of Thieves deserves to be next to last on the leaderboard?
I mean, these are all great games. Like, they're all a little bit different. Some of these games are quirky. Like, Keep Talking and No One Explodes, like, is completely different than every other game. So, like, there is preferences here. But yeah, Sea of Thieves should be pretty low on this list. Like, they're
But
all
next to
fantastic
last,
games.
It's a good game. It's a good video game.
It's a fine game.
Yeah.
And it's not last.
Oh my goodness. All right. I'll tell you what. Let me do what Todd did. Let's move it up one.
No.
Sorry, Josh. As much as I would love it,
All right.
like for the meme potential, no.
All right. Okay. Darn it.
Just wait. So it's on the chopping block. Paul, do you have an argument to move it below Overcooked?
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Of course, I have an argument for it, but if I'm only going to be allowed to nominate one more game, I think, boy, I might be outnumbered on this too, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. I think Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is too high. I know I said that when we originally recorded it, and I know that you two were coming off the high of playing it that week. I don't know how you feel now a couple weeks later, but for me, I think I would take it out of the top 10. I think that's too high for it. Right now we have it above Raft, Deep Rock Galactic, and A Way Out. Personally, I would drop it below all three of those. Or do you guys like it where it's at? To me, it's a little too high.
Here, I have a different solution. If we move Halo Reach into the top 10, it automatically bumps out Keep Talking. It's a win-win.
Bailiff, take him away.
Objection, Your Honor.
A win-win-win. Everyone wins.
Contempt of court.
All right, that didn't work.
I agree, Paul. I think it's a great game. I think it's a ton of fun.
Super fun.
I think that game in particular throws me off when we're trying to rank other games. Like, no lie, I think Keep Talking and Nobody Explode being number 10, when I'm going, like, how do I rank this game? That's what is, like, the stone in my shoe. Because it's like, how do I rank something near that? So I agree. I think we need to drop it a little bit. You're saying under A Way Out?
That's where I would put it. Yeah, I would rather play Raft, Deep Rock Galactic, or A Way Out more than Keep Talking. What are you thinking, Todd?
Well, I think it's interesting. Like, you didn't seem like a big fan of Deep Rock in general, like the replayability. But when we were playing Keep Talking, you were having a blast.
Oh yeah, I love Keep Talking. I think it's really fun. I just think that the fun wears off really quickly. After you play a couple hours in a row and everyone basically has the manual more or less memorized, I just feel like it's a great make love game. It's not a marry game. And so because of the limited high, I think the highs are very high. It's just very limited.
More than Deep Rock, or less than Deep Rock.
Yeah, I think Deep Rock has more longevity. It's got more legs. You have more progression.
I kind of agree.
You play more. Yeah, Keep Talking, you kind of know what it is after the first hour, and then you're kind of just replaying the same modules, just randomized.
If you're going to have a party and you want to have a blast with your friends, play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. But if you're just online gaming, hey, let's just chill, hop in Discord and play a game with 4 people, then Deep Rock fits that bill a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, I just argued that we should move Deep Rock up, so I'm completely okay with that. Okay.
So we're putting Keep Talking under Deep Rock Galactic?
And I think Paul was arguing under A Way Out as well.
Yeah, I would argue that, but it's up to you guys. No, A Way Out is one under.
Oh, because we just moved Deep Rock up, right?
Yeah, we did.
I would play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes more than A Way Out, personally.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I disagree, but I totally understand.
Yeah, what do you think, Todd? Be the tiebreaker.
You didn't play A Way Out, I didn't play A Way Out, so...
Let's between me and Paul.
Let's just put it above A Way Out.
Above A Way Out?
I'm fine with that. Yeah, so it's now... I just thought it needed to drop out of the top 10. It's still at a respectable 12, but below Deep Rock and right above A Way Out.
Good. Yeah, that's a good place for it.
All right, guys. My last pick option...
Are we don't get more picks? Because I got one more that I want to move.
All right, you can do one more. You're a Paula Abdul. Don't play by the rules.
I got shot down on Sea of Thieves, so I get a mulligan, right?
You get a redo. Okay. Yeah.
This is how Josh breaks the rules. We'll get 2, you get 3.
Technically, he didn't move one on that last one.
Yeah, that's right.
Fair enough.
All right. So for me, I want to move Civ 6 down.
Oh, okay.
Civ 6, it's a great one-player game. As a multiplayer game, it's grueling and long, and I don't know if I would play it again as a multiplayer game. So I would drop it below Escape from Tarkov and above Minecraft Dungeons. Granted, I didn't play Minecraft Dungeons. Actually, no. Can I drop it below Halo? Can I get Halo up one?
No. I was with you until you started trying to get it below Halo.
Put it right above Halo just to mess with me?
Well, not to mess with you, but you could make that argument. I think Civ 6 definitely should fall below RimWorld. GTFO, I think GTFO is probably too high. I think Civ 6 is worse than Tarkov. But I would still rather play Minecraft Dungeons. So for me, I would drop it below Tarkov, which would drop it 4 spots.
I think right below Tarkov is actually perfect.
All right. Wow, that was easy. So lock that one in.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Civ 6 drops from 15 down to 19.
Dang.
Okay. All right.
Don't tell Sid Meier's.
Yeah.
You know?
Sorry, Sid.
He's collecting enough checks. He doesn't care.
Now, this is a minor change, but it's important to my heart, guys. Okay.
All right.
I think Rocket League needs to move up to the number 2 spot. Here's my reasoning why. Apex is a great game. It's a great game.
One might say a superior game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play Apex that much anymore. And I still play Rocket League almost daily. And Todd, I know you play Rocket League a good bit still. And
Josh,
in the grand scheme of games that I have an amazing time playing with friends, Rocket League is more than Apex is to me.
Paul, you know how you gave me one?
Yes.
Oh,
this is
yes,
where you
Todd.
owe me.
Yes, Todd!
All right. Josh?
I don't think Josh is understanding. Todd owes me one,
What's
Josh,
happening?
not the other way around.
I think no.
Josh?
I thought it was Paul that owed Todd.
I need
Dang it.
to tell you something. I haven't been playing Rocket League since a group of my friends started a league
Ooh.
without me.
Ooh.
So now I don't have people to play Rocket League with because the only time you guys play, you're either practicing or playing
I'm
for
not
a
in a
league.
league anymore. We lost that league. It was terrible, Todd. I saved you from the pain of Rocket League losses.
Well, no, I mean, it's for me. I don't play it as much as I used to.
Do you play Apex?
So I'm fine.
When's the last time you played Apex?
I asked Paul to play Apex just the other day.
He did. That's why I downloaded it.
Would you rather play Apex or Rocket League?
It depends on the friend group.
Which one is more fun with friends, regardless of group?
Apex.
Dang it. That's twice I've been shot down.
Sorry.
Well, here's the
All
thing.
right.
I was playing
And
Apex.
now we can move it lower. No, I'm just kidding, Josh. I wouldn't do that to you. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, I was playing Apex every single day until we started this podcast. The only reason I don't play Apex is that you guys make me play garbage like Sea of Thieves and, Escape from Tarkov. I would rather play Apex. If it was up to me, I would be playing GTA Online and Apex every day, and I would be as happy as a pig in mud. So for me, I love keeping Apex number 2. I think that's exactly where it belongs. So eat dirt, Josh.
Eat dirt, Josh.
At least I got the cycle moved way up. That's fine.
Yeah,
That was a
you got
large
enough
bump for the
movement
cycle
on the
too,
yeah.
so.
Well, now we can decide if we want to move Rocket League down.
We did all just start playing Rust and got 2 more of our friends into Rust.
Which I might bump Rust up just a little
No,
bit.
because then it would be above Rocket League. There's no way.
We can move Rocket League underneath Rust.
Rocket League does not treat you like Rust treats you. We're all excited because we got new friends to play Rust, and we want to own the server
Josh,
now.
didn't you just say you were in a tournament and it was awful, and you saved me? You just said you saved me from the
did.
tournament. That sounds like a worse than Rust.
I'm such a good
relationship.
friend. No, I'm trying to tell you, Todd, that Rust is going to cause us all to cry and rage.
I don't know.
In
I think
3
the
weeks.
only reason it's rated that low is because our base got ruined on that day. I think Rust could go up 1.
I would not be surprised to see Rust go higher. Me personally, I definitely like it more than Rocket League. But at the same time, I can appreciate Rocket League for what it is. Rocket League is the one I don't like because I'm bad at it. And I will admit that.
That's very honest of you, Paul.
I'm bad at Rocket League, so I don't like it. I love Rust.
The only thing I think, the top 3 have going for it that keeps Rust out of the top 3 is Rust cannot be an esport.
Rust will also crush your soul, make you hate gaming in general.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
That's
ever had a
already
video
done.
game make me cry like a baby like Rust has.
And the top 3 have the special distinction that you can just hop in for a 20-minute match and hop out.
That's true.
So Overwatch, Apex, and Rocket League, as a group of dads, that might also feed into why we have it so high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd, I cannot believe you tried to move Rocket League down. How dare you?
Josh, you know my love of Rust.
I know, but still, you're blinded. You're blinded, Todd. Look past the dress,
Rust is the
Todd.
one game. Rust is the one game that I introduced to the group as a new gamer, and I'm like, I'm having fun playing this by myself. I would like to play this with other people, and I made an argument for months, and then finally I got you guys to play it, and then it only stuck with you two, but I got up to 5-6 of our friends at one point to play it.
Well, the beauty is the new friends that we have playing it have all said that they really like it. So I think we may have created additional monsters.
Awesome. I love it. We're going to have a Zerg running around. I'm not going to name the server because, I don't want competition, but I'm excited.
I think for a week or two, we're going to argue Rust should be number 1. And then all of a sudden, the week after that, we're going to say, get it out of the top
10. Under Sea of Thieves.
It's going to be Leaderboard Revisited Part 2. Rust is just down at the bottom.
Rust is going to be the most dynamic. I think it's going to go up a lot and down a lot.
Oh, man.
All right. In any last thoughts or any last moves on the leaderboard?
I don't think so. I love our top 10. I think the top 10 is great. I would say Raft coming in at number 10 is definitely going to get pushed out sooner than later. But that is a really solid top 9 right now. I think we can definitely, maybe on the leaderboard on the website, we'll put a little dividing line or something and distinguish the top 10. But that's a pretty baller list.
Yeah, any of those games would be super fun to play at any given moment.
I mean, we're doing what, Human Fall Flat next? That's a top 10 game right there.
Oh, top 2.
Am I right?
Am I
right, guys?
How dare you? There's nothing like grabbing Paul and try to throw him off the ledge.
Lifting you right above someone's head.
WWE.
All right, why don't you read our top 10?
All right, top 10. Starting with Overwatch, Apex Legends, Rocket League, Rust, GTA Online, The Cycle, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty Warzone, Far Cry 5, and then ending it with Raft.
That's a good list.
Not bad. I like it.
That's a good list. We're smart guys.
It's a good list. Yeah. Can you win a Nobel Peace Prize for creating a top 10 list?
If anybody can, it's us, for sure.
Yeah. We're definitely close.
Everyone write in to the Nobel Council and lobby for
Mr. and Mrs. Nobel.
Yes.
All right, guys. That is our podcast for today. It was fun going over some of our favorite games and least favorite games. And, judging them again, because everyone likes to judge a video game. Josh might not have gotten his way.
I'm
sorry, Josh.
Who are you to judge?
Paul gave me a little favor on bumping up Deep Rock.
Sure. I understand how to make a good compromise.
Yeah, and I think, the leaderboard is a little bit better, a better place because of this episode.
I do feel a lot better about the leaderboard now. There was some changes that need to be made, and I feel like we respected the leaderboard by doing that.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week.
You guys shot me down on 2 of mine. 2 of mine. I got nowhere.
Know your audience, buddy.